Hello, it's Jacob, and today I'm going to be going on a date by myself. Yes, I have gone on dates with other people, kinda, but today I'm going to go on a date by myself. Sometimes you just have to enjoy yourself because no one else wants to enjoy you. Just joking, this isn't a depressing video. I just wanted to go on a date by myself. I mean, I do have Tinder and stuff, and I go on them, but I don't know if I should have my standards too high or too low. Should I have my standards so high that I only swipe right on like one person a day? Or should I have my standards so low that I basically swipe right on everyone? It's a big dilemma in my life. Yeah, I feel like I love myself, you know? Like I look in the mirror and I'm like, ugh, I want a taste of myself, you know? But I'm gonna take it to the next level today and fully get intimate with myself. Investigation time. I haven't been on that many dates, so, I'm gonna Google what to do. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Once and for all. Date. A social or romantic appointment or engagement. This is spot on as to what I'm doing today. I am having a romantic appointment with myself. I said, hey Jacob, do you want to go on a date with yourself? And then the other half of Jacob said yeah. It's also really social because I always talk to myself. What do people do on a date? Number one, dress nice. It shows you care. Okay, I want to prove to Jacob that I care about him. Listen. Okay, it's easy to listen to myself. Be worried if they, like, okay, I'm done with this article. Movies, dinner, comedy club, mini golf, pool. Dinner is not what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna go to lunch with myself, so I'm doing that. Jacob is gonna be so turned on by me, I already know it. I don't think there's any good movies out. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Aww. Let's get this show on the road. Preparation for the date has started. As usual, I grabbed my toothbrush, I put some toothpaste on it, and I started brushing my teeth. I tried my best to make it look like one of those teen movies where they dance, brush their tongue and stuff like that. I was just trying to get the inner lovey-dovey side of me out and just express myself, dance to the music, feel myself, and see what comes out of it, you know? Then I got some mouthwash, swooshed it around my mouth to get all of the bad breath out. Then I ended up finding a zit on my nose, so I popped that sucker. The pus went out everywhere, and I just wiped it in between my hands like usual. Next up, I grabbed my headband and then, please don't look at my hairline. Don't put any hate comments. I know my hairline goes further and further back every year. Actually, you can say whatever you want about it. I'm fine with it. And then I got my face wash, rubbed it all over my face, so my face is squeaky clean. Oh my gosh, what is next? Next, I'm gonna hop in the shower. Everyone was wondering when I was gonna do that, because if I didn't take a shower, that wouldn't be good preparation. Here is a video clip of me uncomfortably peeing in the shower. Yes, I pee in the shower, and if you say you don't, you're a bold-faced liar, so please stop lying, Cindy. Yes, I sing in the shower. I'm just like you. Just because I'm a celebrity, that doesn't mean I don't sing in the shower. Of course, I washed my body because it was pretty dirty. Yeah. Then my lifelong dream came true and the windows fogged up. It was kind of sensual. I loved it. I then took this moment to write naughty stuff on the window mails, whatever you call them. But for some reason, the camera didn't pick them up. So that sucks, but you guys can probably guess what I wrote on them. Kaboom! That was a great sound effect. I got out of the shower and I put all of the lotions all over my face and stuff because you need to stay moisturized. You want to be gleaming, so everyone thinks that you're... Yeah, it's good to be moisturized is what I'm trying to say. After all of that, I went to my closet and picked out the fanciest clothes that I own. I actually don't really own any actually fancy clothes, but I just put on clothes that I consider nice. This is something that I never really do, but today I put the extra effort in and I styled my hair. For some reason, I am always too lazy to do this, but today I did, and hopefully it looks good. Does it? You can be honest about it. This is a really hot outfit. Everyone is getting turned on from looking at me wearing it. I ended up getting done with everything a little too early, so I just sat in this chair and got a little bit nervous. I didn't know what to expect. My heart was racing. Boom, boom, boom. Time for the actual date. For the start of the actual date, I went to Nordstrom to maybe treat myself a little bit. I looked around for a little bit and I saw what it had to offer, but I decided not to buy anything because I don't want to go broke yet. Basically, I ended up leaving after like 10 minutes and I went to the legendary Cheesecake Factory. It was splendid. I walked inside a cheesecake, asked for a table for one, and immediately I got a table, and it was a really emotional experience. This was my very first time dining alone. Things did happen that I won't talk about because they aren't allowed on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? This menu is huge. It's like a full-ass book. It's almost as thick as the Bible, so maybe it can teach you a lesson. I don't know, maybe it has some stories in it or something. I don't think it does. I think it just is a bunch of menu items. So yeah, I looked through the menu and I counted my fingers to make sure I still had 10. That's always a good idea. You should always do that like once or twice a day, maybe even 3 times. I tried my best not to go on my phone, but sometimes I did. For the most part, I don't really think I went on it. I just enjoyed my own company. Oh yes, I got my Coke, and mommy, it was a good experience. I slurped it up like it was no other. Isn't that a saying? Like, don't people say no other or something like that? I don't really know. Cheesecake Factory bread is so good, especially the brown one. So I started eating it, and this is me ordering. Live footage of me ordering. Oh my god. Yeah, can I get the fettuccine Alfredo?
The Alfredo fettuccine? With chicken or without?
With chicken.
With chicken? Do you want our lunch size or the dinner size of the burger?
Can I have the lunch size?
The lunch size?
Thank you. During this experience, it felt like I ran a food blog or something. It felt like I was reviewing it for someone to listen. Then I just waited and realized that there was a male behind me, so that really made me interested. I was really excited about that male. It was mind-blowing, if I do say so myself. Voila! I also danced to the music, shook my body roughly. Oh, yes, I did kiss my hand, and just like Miranda Cosgrove said, sparks flew like electricity. During this whole Cheesecake Factory experience, there was this hot guy that looked like Zayn Malik, so I was kind of trying to impress him. So, that's an interesting fact. The fettuccine Alfredo arrived, and let me tell you, I was watering. My mouth was watering. Every orifice in my body was starting to waddle. It was an experience that I've never experienced, but I hope it happens again because it was great. First of all, I took a picture of my food because I wanted to send that picture to my brother Lucas to flex on him a little bit. Yes, I'm eating fettuccine Alfredo and you're eating boring ass chicken. Like normal, I slurped up the pasta kind of in a gross manner, and I also tried to get a thumbnail. Smile for the camera, Jacob. I also tried to look cute during this eating pout because I wanted to impress Jacob. I wanted Jacob to be impressed by Jacob, if that makes sense. I decided to act like I'm talking to someone. People probably thought I was crazy, but I was just having a blast. Oh, I finished that shit up. I ate every last piece. After drinking more Diet Coke, I went to the bathroom to take a piss. Funny story alert. When I was done with the bathroom, my waiter was actually waiting for me because he thought I left cheesecake without paying for everything. But, I would never do that. It was a funny situation. You guys probably aren't laughing, but to me, it was funny in the moment. Please laugh. Then I found this bunch and I sat my ass down because, to be honest, I did feel a little bit bloated. I was kind of thinking about getting ice cream when I was planning this video, but that idea went down the drain because if I did eat ice cream, it would not be a good experience, so I canceled that. Here is me sitting on the bench happily. Barnes & Noble was the very last stop for this day, and I was super excited to go in. Barnes & Noble is just one of those places where it's always a fun time. You find out about something new. It just makes me feel like I'm at home. I'm not even joking. It, for some reason, makes me feel like I'm at home. I don't know why, but it does. While I was looking for books, I ended up finding a book, and I sat my pretty self down, and I read the book joyfully. It was a great read. I read for about 5 hours and 7 minutes and 52 seconds. And then I ended the day. I said goodbye to myself. I hugged myself. I kissed myself. And it was a blissful experience. I love Jacob. I love myself. Going on a date with myself was a great time. I highly recommend you to do it. I've never done it before until today, and I really found out how to enjoy myself. Since I've done that, I fully do love myself. Yeah, I don't know what else I was thinking, but it was good. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I actually do go on a date because now I only know how to go on a date by myself. So when I go on a date with someone else, I'll just act like I'm going by myself. I'll treat them like they're the other Jacob. Okay, I'll keep that information to myself. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this date and goodbye, Z's.